What's up everyone, this is Tony with JRNYcrypto. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 5 reasons why I believe cryptocurrency is going to new all-time highs, why we're going to be passing the $1 trillion global market cap for the first time. The peak of the last bull run, we got pretty close, around $800 billion. This next bull run, I think we're going to be in the multi-trillions, and I'm going to talk about the 5 reasons why I believe that's going to happen in this video. So before we get started, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, hit the bell to be notified when I make new crypto videos. Also, please comment below what are your thoughts on cryptocurrency right now in this video. Any of these things help the YouTube algorithms rank my video better, and it does help get more exposure to my channel as well as cryptocurrencies in general, so I do appreciate that. So yesterday we saw Bitcoin hit $18,000 for the first time since the peak of the last bull run at the end of 2017, and we're still holding around 17,800, and we're getting very close to that $20,000 all-time high. Once we hit that, it's going to make major news coverage. Everyone's going to be talking about Bitcoin, especially leading into the holidays right now. Everyone's about to meet up for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and other holidays end of year. So a lot of people are going to be talking about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies to their family. And these 5 reasons that I'm going to go over in this video are definitely reasons why I think we're going to be much more bullish than the previous bull run as well. So as you guys can see, we are at the current levels from the peak of the last bull run. But something you do have to keep in mind is if you go to Google Trends, this is very important. You search Bitcoin, anyone can do this, go to worldwide, and then you want to increase the range to the past 5 years. And this shows you how many people have been searching for Bitcoin and how much Bitcoin has been trending in general in the Google search engines. So as we could see, the end of 2017 here, we were at the biggest peak cryptocurrency has ever had. That's when retail FOMO kicked in. This was right after Thanksgiving as well. As you guys can see here, Thanksgiving was when it started pretty much trending, and then leading into Christmas, we hit new all-time highs for Google Trends for Bitcoin. So if we look at the current trends, we're at a level of 16, and we actually had a higher trend in May when Bitcoin did have its halving. So the Bitcoin halving is very important as well. It basically increases the scarcity of Bitcoin. So we're getting to all-time highs for Bitcoin price when our Google Trends here is showing we're not even trending that much. So that's an indicator that next time we're trending like this and we hit anywhere near these type of trend levels, which I think we're going to be going much higher than this previous trend level, that's going to take Bitcoin to 50,000, 100,000 and more very quickly in my opinion. While the Bitcoin scarcity is growing as well. So definitely recommend keeping Google Trends on your radar and keeping track of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency search terms here. This could be a great indicator to buy or sell cryptocurrencies as well. So reason number 1 why cryptocurrency is so bullish and why I think we're headed into the next bull run. Billionaire Paul Tudor Jones, my bet is it will be Bitcoin as the best inflation hedge. So many wealthy people are betting on Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation. He announced this in May of 2020 around the time of the Bitcoin halving, which is why I think it was trending more in May than it is right now. But we are at higher price levels for Bitcoin right now, so that does show people and companies are accumulating more and more Bitcoin before it's even trending, which means when it does start trending, things are really going to blast off. So with the massive amount of inflation coming from trillions of dollars being printed by the governments for the coronavirus, for the loans for businesses, for the stimulus packages, we are headed into a second lockdown as well from what I've heard. So a second stimulus package is coming in the United States and a second wave of loans for businesses. That means trillions more being printed. And I did see something saying that 22% of all USD was printed this year. That's nearly 1/4 the total supply of USD was printed this year. That's like if Bitcoin printed 4 to 5 million Bitcoins this year, just insane. So imagine if 4 to 5 million Bitcoins just were suddenly printed and came into circulation, what that would do to the price of Bitcoin. Now you have to imagine that happening to the US dollar, which will cause major inflation. The purchasing power of your dollar is going to be going down drastically over the next couple years, and we already are seeing the effects of that, but we will be seeing the effects of that more so over the next few months. So with coronavirus getting worse, it's just inevitable that governments are going to have to print more money in order to prop up the economies, which is a good thing, but it does cause inflation. So you do want to be prepared and understand the best ways to protect your money from losing purchasing power. So reason number 2 is going to be companies are actually buying up Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation as well. Many top public companies that have adopted Bitcoin as a reserve asset. So Grayscale Bitcoin Trust owns 2.14% of all Bitcoins in existence, just insane, which is a total of 450,000 Bitcoin, valued at 5.1 billion at the time of this article, probably worth much more now. MicroStrategy Inc. Just announced recently they own 0.18% of Bitcoin, and they bought 425 million worth of Bitcoin in August and September. So we're seeing lots of companies announcing that they are investing in Bitcoin now as a hedge against inflation and just as a asset. And MicroStrategy actually saw more return on their Bitcoin investment than they did from all the profits they made from their company themselves. So that's pretty huge. A lot of this is making breaking news. Square Inc., which is owned by the owner of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, they own 0.022% of all Bitcoin as well. Spent $50 million buying 4,709 Bitcoin, and Jack Dorsey himself buys $10,000 worth of Bitcoin a week, from what I remember him saying. So he's definitely made a huge killing on Bitcoin as well. CoinShares owns 0.33%. So we're going to be seeing more and more major companies going public announcing they are investing in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptos as a reserve asset. And I think in the future, 10 years down the line, pretty much every major company is going to own Bitcoin as a reserve asset, especially since these companies have seen huge return on investment already. So reason number 3 is the Bitcoin halving. And what we have here is a Bitcoin halving chart with dates. So every 4 years, there's a Bitcoin halving, which cuts in half the amount of Bitcoin generated per day from mining rewards. So recently, it was 1,800 per day. That got cut in half to now 900 Bitcoins per day comes into circulation. Over months and years, that's millions less Bitcoin coming into circulation. At the same time, that demand is skyrocketing. This is only a formula for massive price increase. So we are headed into this new zone here where if things play out this way, we will be hitting a $100,000 Bitcoin. That's without considering everything else that's happening, the massive amounts of inflation, PayPal offering crypto now, and everything else. I definitely think the demand is going to be much higher than the previous bull run. So I do believe we'll be going much farther than 100,000. I do believe we will be touching even $300,000 Bitcoin at the peak of the next bull run. So in 4 years, we will have another Bitcoin halving, and then that will push the price up. The next one should be $1 million. So anywhere from $100,000 to $300,000 Bitcoin, I think, is possible within the next couple of years. And then 4 years down the line, with the next Bitcoin halving, it should be touching $1 million per Bitcoin and more. So that's looking at 2025 and beyond. So reason number 4, PayPal is now offering cryptocurrencies, as well as allowing merchants to start accepting payments in cryptocurrencies as well. This is extremely massive. It gives so much utility to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies. There's millions of merchants that use PayPal. Basically, it's the main platform online to accept payments. Being able to accept payment in cryptocurrency now is just huge. I know I'll be accepting payment for my stores and everything. So that's massive. Millions of merchants being able to accept cryptocurrencies is going to create a lot more volume for cryptocurrencies and actually put cryptocurrencies on the map, in my opinion. And this is launching at the beginning of 2021. So I think 2021 is really going to be a pivotal year for cryptocurrencies, where we're going to see Bitcoin, Ethereum breaking new all-time high prices. That could even happen by the end of November here, but I really think things are going to be heating up and really blasting off in 2021. I think mid 2021 is when we could be seeing $100,000 Bitcoin if things keep going the way they are. So another major part of reason number 4 is ease of access into purchasing, selling, and holding cryptocurrencies. We're much more prepared this time around than we were at the peak of the last bull run. We have PayPal offering cryptocurrencies now within your existing PayPal account. Over 350 million existing users now being able to buy cryptocurrencies. Platforms like Coinbase, Binance, Uphold, and other exchanges are much more prepared and can handle much more traffic this time around as well. The peak of the last bull run, I got a few people to actually invest in cryptocurrencies, and they encountered errors with Coinbase and Binance shutting down and not being able to process their payments. Also, banks were cutting off transactions for cryptocurrencies as well. So a lot of major problems like that is what caused the major dump and popped the bubble of the last bull run. This time we have much more ease of access into cryptocurrencies, and we're much more prepared for that type of retail FOMO. The crypto space was simply not prepared for what it got at the time at the end of 2017. So our final reason for today, which I think is one of the most important, is the fact that you can now earn passive income while holding your cryptocurrencies by doing various different things, which I am going to quickly go over here. So one platform being Nexo. You can also take loans out backed by your cryptocurrency on these platforms. I've done a loan with both Nexo and BlockFi, which I will be doing more videos on this later on, showing you guys how to do this. So basically you get to keep your cryptocurrency while getting cash, and then once you pay off the loan, you get that cryptocurrency back even if the price of that crypto went up. So at the time of taking out these loans, I used Ethereum to back the loan, and Ethereum at that time was around $300, now being close to $500. So if I sold that Ethereum at that time to get the cash, I would have missed out on all that profit. By using these platforms to take out a loan, I was able to pay rent and things that I needed. At the same time, I didn't have to sell my cryptocurrencies, which are worth much more now, so I would have missed out on a ton of profit. So it's great that platforms like this exist. One project I'm big on that I work with as a marketing advisor that's doing this soon is SparkPoint. They're going to be allowing you to do microloans even. These platforms like Nexo and BlockFi, they have a minimum that's pretty high. BlockFi, I believe, is $5,000 to $10,000 minimum. And SparkPoint will be doing microloans as low as $20. So just huge. If you haven't heard of SparkPoint, there's some videos on my channel. I highly recommend checking them out. They're an upcoming DeFi platform. So also Ethereum 2 is going to be launching very soon, which allows you to stake your Ethereum, which is basically just earning passive income on the Ethereum you're holding while holding it. And then at the same time, your Ethereum that you're staking could be going up in value as well while you're earning passive income at the same time. So this website, stakingrewards.com, you could figure out what projects you can stake and earn passive income on and get some ideas of how much you could be making. There's also calculators for each project, and you can enter the amount you want to stake, and you can get a figure of how much you're going to be earning per year. So the minimum for Ethereum to stake is 32, and at the current value, that's $15,000 of Ethereum. Your yearly earnings would be $800 at the current price of Ethereum. But let's say the price of Ethereum goes to triple, and it's $1,500 in a year after earning your 1.6 ETH from that. So the 1.6 ETH would then be worth a lot more because the price has actually tripled. So this would actually be $2,400 that you made in the year rather than $800 if the price of Ethereum was $1,500 when you sold it. So you do have to keep that in mind. So let's say you want to stake 100 Ethereum, you'd be making 2,500 in earnings, which is 5.2 ETH. So really you have to look at the amount of cryptocurrency you're earning, not the USD value, because the price of cryptocurrencies are always fluctuating. So you are paid out in the cryptocurrency, which is a good thing in my opinion, because the price of those cryptocurrencies should be going up while you're staking as well. So lots of major projects on here. I definitely recommend going to stakingrewards.com and checking out all these projects that you can earn passive income on. I also have some other videos on my channel earning $2,000 per month passive income as well. So there's many different ways to earn passive income with crypto. Binance actually released this guide here, and I will link this in the video description. So mining being the first method, which mining is dying out. Currently Ethereum is on mining, and they're switching to proof of stake, which allows you to stake it, and it's much easier for the average user to do that and earn passive income. Staking here, lending, which is going to be huge. So DeFi allowing you to lend peer-to-peer. You're going to be earning a pretty good percentage on that. I've seen anywhere from 5 to 10%, which is much more than traditional investment options, which are generally around 2 to 3% that you could be earning. So cryptocurrency definitely has major benefits in that aspect. Running a Lightning node, affiliate programs, master nodes, forks and airdrops, blockchain-based content creation platforms. So lots of ways to earn passive income, but your main way is going to be staking and lending. And you can do lending through the BlockFi platform and Nexo platform as well. And I will be doing videos on both of those platforms to show you the best ways to earn the most passive income as well. So be sure to be subscribed, hit the like button, comment below. If you do want regular content, I am doing 5 crypto videos per week. So if you live in the United States, I do recommend using the platform Binance US. It's from the Binance company, and this is the best platform in my opinion in the United States. There is a link in the video description to sign up. I do appreciate if you use that link. It gives me very small commissions, and it also gives you trading discounts as well. There's also many other links in the video description for the best tools and resources for cryptocurrency that I also use. So Binance US, you can trade over 50 cryptocurrencies with low trading fees. You can buy cryptocurrencies from your bank here. You can earn passive income here through staking. There's a number of other great things about Binance US as well. They're always improving. They just updated their user interface. So this is my top exchange to use for buying, selling, and trading cryptocurrencies. So there is a link in the video description. I do appreciate you guys use that link. So I hope you guys found the video useful. If you did, please like the video and subscribe. And I'll be doing regular cryptocurrency videos. Thank you guys again for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.